Governor Doug Ducey announced at his State of the State address that he will be closing down the Florence State Prison. He claimed the closure will save taxpayers over $270 million over 3 years. But there are still questions left to be answered, including the monetary impact when the prison closes its cell doors for good.
There's another marker we're going to meet this year. We're shutting down a state prison.
Just like that, Governor Doug Ducey notified the state that he was closing a prison, a statement that not only shocked viewers, but also the people who are running the town of Florence.
We were a little concerned.
The prison has been an important part of the historic community. Opening in 1908, the prison is older than Arizona.
We have a lot of residents that work at the facility, and then we have a lot of residents that work at businesses that support the operations there.
Not only does the prison employ residents, but it also contributes to their population.
When we are all inclusive, we have about 26,500 residents, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, and that's about 17,000 inmates.
3,623 of those inmates will now have to leave, hurting Florence's share of state revenue.
Any loss of population could similarly impact the revenues that we receive from the state.
The town estimates they will lose $1.3 million of state revenue, but other losses are not so easy to calculate.
If we have people coming in to visit their friends or family members that may be incarcerated, they'll stop by and have lunch or have dinner at our local restaurants, or they'll stop and get gas at the local gas station.
And they also shop.
One day a month or whenever their visiting days are, there's kind of a little rush of visitors.
Pecos Beebe's leather shop has been open for a year.
We've had a lot of new stores open on Main Street in the last 2 years, probably, and it's just getting bigger.
And she's not too worried about the loss of inmates.
I don't think it'll really affect us that much concerning that. I don't think it'll be a big impact on us.
But something the town leaders are concerned about involves their water treatment facility.
The Florence State Prison Complex sends their waste stream to our wastewater treatment center.
The town receives $750,000 to treat and recharge that water back into the ground, revenue that will likely be gone when the prison closes.
That operation still has to continue operating, and because of that, it's possible that our rates would have to increase in a commensurate form to offset the loss.
There is no timetable for when the prison will close its doors, but town officials are making sure when it does, the impact will not be as severe.
Anything we can do to participate with the state and make sure that those impacts are minimized, we're going to try to do.
The state is now looking for room in other state-run and private prisons to put the displaced inmates. As for the guards that worked at Florence Prison, they will all be able to keep their jobs and transfer over to the Iman facility located down the road from Florence. In the newsroom, McKim, Cronkite News.